Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. I promise I will try not to go on a rant like I did yesterday. Okay. Right. This will be the return letter from Barbara over the gift I gave her. And we got a letter from Dina. Alright. So what we got? Thank you, Steven. This birthday was one I'll never forget. But please don't misunderstand me. It's not just lovely because the present they gave me. There's many other reasons, too. Like, I'm sure the present that O'Hare gave you. Surprise for Steven. This is out of the blue, but the other day I found the perfect present for you. This time I'm confident you'll like it. Really confident. Kept the receipt. Let me know. Aww. Okay. So Dina is confident we will really like Peachy Tank. Yeah, I'll wear it. And Barbara gives us a small spotlight. I guess she's saying we were the star of the show. In a way. I mean, we got the small spotlight. She still got the big one, but we got the small one. Alright, let's put these away. So I may as well hang on to the detective outfit. I don't really have much to yap about, though. I will... Okay. This is more of a complaint I have with clothes designs as a lefty. And maybe I'm alone on this. Because I am a lefty that learns best by watching other people. So, I learned how to do up a button, not exactly by learning how to do it, but by watching people do up buttons, right? The button right here is always awkward for me. Always, without fail. Like, it's in such an awkward position that I struggle to, like, adequately, finagle it. You know, let's actually take these both. Ooh, that looks nice. And I'm gonna be watering flowers again today. I'll start them up on this side, just working through them. I'm basically just gonna move flowers from the path, off the path, to like spots like this, so I can just keep growing them. Like, I also wonder if anyone else has come across that, but like, I really wish buttons were just the other side. Just flip them around. It'd be so much easier for me. For most people, I imagine it would actually be a lot harder, but, you know. Ooh, Margie's here. I haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Steven. Well, that must be very popular. I'm just a little bit envious. I mean, what can I do for you? Slatus. Living alone can get, well, kinda lonely. It's great to have such friendly neighbors. Aww. Hey, it's Steven. Things are sorta crowded with Margie here, too. So, is there something you need from me? Yeah, just popping in the chat. And O'Hare and Penelope get along really well, don't they? Do they, like, always talk about interesting stuff? Or do they only keep their conversations light? Maybe they're dreaming up some secret plot together. It could be. I mean, I don't know. I don't think anyone's gonna come close to the level of sketch that was Fuchsia in Sapphire. Like, Fuchsia was planning something. Something big. And given, you know, I had to flee from the town of Sapphire, it was, you know, it was... Well, I didn't have to flee, but I chose to flee from it, you know, mostly due to the name, but, you know, could have been because of her, and her shenanigans. You don't know. Even I don't know. I tried to turn. I'm back using the Gamery Switch Pro controller, which isn't a bad controller, but it does sometimes derp out. Not as bad as my Xbox when I started derping. So, Steph, I heard that some people are calling you Dumpling. I think that's pretty great. Can I call you that too? It's perfect. Aww. Really? It's okay? From now on, you'll be Dumpling. Aww. Pinky has started a trend. I am okay with this. Just until, like, Vic is calling me Dumpling. Then I probably won't be as okay with it. I'm trying to talk to you, man. See you, Steven. Nice evening to get out and about. It's going on? Let's chat. That's what I saw. Costello and Pinky spending time together. They're sitting there and drinking herbal tea with one another. It's must have meant their friendship's in good shape, amigo. Yeah, sure sounds like it. I don't know why everyone's gossiping today, but okay. I guess today's a gossip day. They've all found their gossip stones. And they're gossiping. They must have found their masks of truth to go along with those. I don't know what I'm on about. I'm just trying to find things to yap about without completely crashing out again. I did that enough while I was streaming Master Duel Masochist on the 28th, 27th, 28th, that sort of area. There's just some things with Yu-Gi-Oh! Where I'm just like, man, if only they would just ban or fix certain things, the game could be spectacular. But they don't. And like the main point of contention is still just the Charmies and Max C and, you know, the cards that basically just say, end your turn, nerd. And then your opponent can just full combo you. Like, I have legitimately seen a clip of a, like, high-level tournament where turn player drops Mole Charmy Furlos. Well, you know, person going second drops Mole Charmy Furlos on their opponent, who just passes turn, gets ready to scoop. Well, doesn't get ready to scoop. Drops a, basically, it looks like they're getting ready to scoop. Then they drop a Fulos on their opponent. Their opponent passes turn. Then they drop another Fulos. And then finally, the person who was going first just scoops. Like, that's the power level of these cards. They basically just say, skip your turn. Like, it's so frustrating to deal with. Beans. Well, hello, Dumpling. What a nice surprise, but wow, what's on your mind? What's latest? So town ordinance went in effect, the flowers in my yard seem much happier. Well, thanks to you, Mayor. You're a visionary leader. Aww. Well, I'm glad you like your flowers. I mean, she actually has flowers in her yard. Though, I mean, technically her yard is the little fenced-in spot just around her house. But, I mean, she has flowers right here. Like, another thing would just simply be progressive ban lists with Master Duel. That way, in low ranks, you're actually playing low-ranked decks instead of that person running full power K9, Mitsurugi, Draco Tail, Yummy, Pile. It's not actually a big combination, but like, and anyone who knows the game gets what I'm getting at. Like, you know, you just run into like Yummy Mitsu, and it's like, this is a Master 1 level deck. What are you doing in Gold 2? Or, you know, Gold 4 even, like... What are you doing down here? And the answer? Probably just griefing, basically. They have no incentive to push past gold because they get easy wins in gold. And, you know, most gold decks have no chance against them, but if they push much further, then their opponents might actually be able to fight back. And then they won't be as guaranteed in getting their gems every month. Frisk, don't you go climbing on my desk. I see you there. Get your butt down. I left you the little stool of a chair because you really like it. I can take it upstairs, you know. Because I don't need it. It's just nice having arms on my chair. Which I can't really do with this dining room chair. Honestly, this dining room chair has me a little sketch because, like, it's really wobbly. It's very structurally sound, like, in its base construction, but it has like no support beams, and it definitely doesn't have any triangles. And if you know anything about building anything that's meant to hold a weight, triangles are your friend. Triangles and straight lines. And this has, I mean, it has some straight lines, but it has no triangles. There's no, you know, it has no structural triangles going on, which leaves it very like creaky and wobbly, and like it's a little concerning. But I mean, it's working. Henry, I can lean back, so you know. I see you're doing well. Today I just kind of felt like taking a trip to Oracle. Why'd you move out, man? If you're just gonna keep coming back every time, like, come on. I mean, okay, if he hadn't moved out, we wouldn't have Dina. Let's see. Ooh, typewriter. This feels like the perfect thing to, like, possibly give Barbara. I think this is the first time I've heard the music in here as they're getting ready to close. So I don't recognize this music. And I assume that's why it's playing, is because they're closing in a minute. Timmy's there just looking at me like, please leave, it's closing. Come on, leave. Leave, you piece of crap. Why'd you have to come in here just before closing? Oh, thank you, please come again. Everyone who works retail is just going, yeah. Woohoo, dumpling was just out for a walk. So, won't ya? Never know, something's gonna look good unless you try it on first. That is fair. Though, I mean, it's also not fair in a way. I'm inside the shop all day, I still get happy on days with beautiful weather like today. And days like this from something a lot of bright, colorful clothes. Because if you're confident in what you're wearing, it's gonna look good, regardless. Like, you know, I feel I look decently good in this shirt. Someone else may not. I mean, it's just a plain blue shirt. It's not exactly the cutting edge of fashion, but I feel like I pull it off decently well. And I feel like that's mostly just simply because, you know, I'm confident wearing button-up plain shirts. Like, you know, we'll get to Club on the Well after identifying fossils, just so I don't forget to do it. You know. And even with that, I feel like I'm starting to grow more into, like, t-shirts again. Like, I kind of just been rotating through clothes. You notice I've been wearing t-shirts a lot more lately. That's why. I just feel like I feel better and am more confident wearing t-shirts. It happens. So I'm drinking some juice today that, well, it's PC's particular brand of bland. They're very good at it. It's a drink mix that, well, it's like a little, like, concentrate, squeezy thing. So you just, like, you squeeze a bit into some water, mix it up, and there's your juice. This is supposed to be watermelon and strawberry. I can taste the watermelon rind and strawberry leaves. Because that's probably what they used. I can also taste the carrot juice that's in it. I couldn't place right away what the other flavor I was detecting was, but... Oh wait, isn't today Saturday? Today's Sunday. How am I that far behind on things? I thought today was Saturday. Can you tell I'm still getting used to the day in 12 hours? Maybe we can talk to Barbara in here too. Hello, good. Can you come play? Of course, why else would you be here? Do you want? Just want to chat. Your DJ can transition from one song to another without missing a beat. Guess we're about to find out just how good DJ KK is. It's the best. I legit thought today was Saturday. Okay. I really need to get my brain back into what I used to live. This, for those who haven't been around for a while, this is how I used to do things. Like, you know, back with like City Folk, this is how I did things. The Wii is still set a day and 12 hours ahead. Because that's just how I did things. That's how I used to live. Man. I'm gonna need to start keeping a calendar. Okay, Blue Mountain and Vic. I think I might turn my whiteboard into a calendar. I might do that. So I don't really use it for anything else. Just cool. Not my usual. It does feel a bit weird wearing a tank. I don't think I'll wear tank tops. But I might. I might try one. Like, I wanna work on the guns a bit first, you know? The things you can't see through the bagginess of this shirt. This is like a 2XL. And like, I'm feeling pretty good that this is like... I used to fill this kind of thing out. Like, it used to take like a 3XL for me to be like this in a shirt. Now it's a 2XL. I'm feeling pretty good about that. I mean, I kind of like sat and figured it out, mostly from finding like one of my really old shirts. That, for those who have been around a long time, that big gray shirt I used to wear all the time, that was a little big on me, but not very big on me. That was a 4XL. I used to almost fill out a 4XL. 3XLs were pretty comfy. 2XLs were a little tight, but I could wear them. I feel pretty confident saying I'm now pretty much a large. I have gone down 2 shirt sizes in 2 years. That feels pretty good. Not gonna lie. Like, that feels pretty good. And like, I feel like I'm pretty solidly following the advice of the 8-bit drummer of making myself the best me that I can be. You know, I'm making changes to myself that I want to see in myself. You know, I want to see myself fit, so I'm working on that. I've been on a bit of a break. I haven't been doing the most since I got sick. I really do need to get back to that. I've also been learning Japanese because I want to learn a new language. I want to expand what I know. And let's be real, Japanese is just probably the language with the most resources. So learning it is not that daunting because there are just so many easily available resources for learning it. Like, I would not be surprised if there were more resources for learning Japanese than there are for learning English. I would not be surprised by that, at least when it comes to free resources. But like, as far as button-up shirts go, I definitely am still leaning towards getting like XLs at least, just to be on the safe side, because button-up shirts are the most frustrating freaking things when it comes to like sizing. Because like, okay, here's the thing to consider. This is a 2XL. I have other 2XLs that just simply don't fit, really. Like, or at least didn't used to, but I kind of fit into them now. Like, button-up sizing is just everywhere. Like, it's not consistent, and it really sucks. But, yeah. I honestly want to say, like, I hope you guys are also, like, becoming better yous, even if that's just a little bit. Just liking yourself more. Be just that little bit better you for yourself. Because really, that's the only person in your life that you should care about being better for, and that's the you. You should be better for you. If you don't feel like being better for you, then it's fine. Don't do it. Don't push yourself to live up to someone else's standards. It's not worth it. Because at the end of the day, the only person you are ever stuck with in your life is yourself. And while it's taken me darn near 30 years to begin liking this Steven guy that I've been stuck with for 30 years, you know, I'm getting there, slowly. He's still a bit of a jerk, though. Like, I don't know why you guys watch this guy. Like, he's kind of a jerk. He crashes out about the weirdest things. Like, man, I want to make it clear I'm joking around. I am pretty down on myself, but, like, I am just joking around. Okay, right, I've already done these ones. Yeah, it's all my path flowers watered. Let's come see if I can find Gulliver. See if he might be down here. I can't believe I messed up that badly. Penelope! Hey, girl! I need a new catchphrase. Please tell me one right away. Sure! What should you say? You're saying fagoo, but you're a mouse, so cheese! Cheese? Is that what you meant? Yep, perfect. So, cheese. Is that right? It fits me like a T. I'm glad you love that. But yeah. It's definitely been a journey these last 2 years, and like realizing that and like coming to terms with it more than anything. Like, because like it's easy to get lost in the thought that the people in your life are always going to be there. But they're not. You're always going to be there, though. So, you know, you should probably care for and nourish that you that's always going to be there. Because someday you might need yourself, you know. People come and go, but you're permanent. As sad as that is for me, because, like, goddamn, what do you guys see in this thing? Like, again, I'm joking. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Again, I thought today was Saturday, that's why I'm recording so late, and we don't have any turnips this week, so... I mean, after last week, I don't think I would have gotten a particularly great deal on turnips this week anyway, so it's fine. My thing is, I knew 2 days ago was Friday. Because I was like, well, I gotta sell my turnips, it's Friday. Yeah, spray. I might use my little book there as a... No, it's got clear pages on it. Whiteboard's probably the way to go. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I'm going to figure stuff out before I go to sleep, which I should have been asleep ages ago at this point. Well, not ages ago, maybe like an hour ago. I've been going to sleep around like 8 or 9. It's pretty nice. I'm sleeping at I'm going to bed at a reasonable time. If you flip that PM to AM, that's what time it really is, but hey, to me, it's 8:12 PM. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf. See you all then.